The first step to removing the struts from the wheelchair is to ensure that they are fully decompressed or extended so that if they get accidentally activated while working on the chair, they do not cause any sudden movement of parts. To do this, engage the wheel locks and lock the rear wheels to ensure the wheelchair stays in position as the struts are activated. Next, decompress the tilt struts by activating the tilting trigger normally located on the right side of the chair. Now you can disengage the wheel locks, remove the rear wheels, and turn the chair over to begin working towards removing the struts. The struts are mounted onto the frame on both ends. Begin by removing the fastener at the rearward end of the strut. The fastener is mounted through the rear upper frame crossbar. Next, remove the fastener at the forward end of the strut at the lower frame. Now you can remove the gas strut from the chair and detach the cable. Start with pulling the cable from the activating trigger end. Followed by removing the cable from the strut activator end fitting by loosening the fasteners. Now the gas strut assembly has been completely removed from the chair. Obtain a new gas strut assembly and ensure that the end fitting and release lever on the strut activator end are properly positioned. Next, reattach the cable to strut activator end fitting. And realign the mounting holes of the new gas strut assembly onto the chair. And reinstall the fasteners starting at the bottom attachment point, followed by the fastener at the rear upper frame crossbar. Now you will need to reattach the cable to the activating trigger on the upper frame. In order to do this, you need to first loosen all the cable sheath to allow the cable to move freely. Now that the cable can move freely, it can easily be reattached to the activation trigger on the upper frame. Next, you need to readjust the cable as necessary to ensure proper strut activation and release. Start at the main adjustment point located at the cable splitter point, followed by the two end points located at the strut activation end fitting. Tighten the nuts on each adjustment point. And finally, check to make sure the triggers activate the struts properly on both ends. As a final note, the gas strut release lever, actuators, and cables must be properly adjusted and maintained for comfortable and safe usage.